What am I doing? Why am I trying to comfort Moeka? Maybe I'm just soft. Here it is. Kurisu's expression is grave. Kurisu had the same thought as me. FB's phone is in my possession. There's no longer any reason to stay on this world line. It's only a matter of time until the police come looking for us. I should send the email immediately. Oof. When I do, the present will be reconstructed. Tanuja will still be alive, Morika will still be in contact with FB, and at last the IBM 5100 will return to me. I just need to think about saving Mayuri and all will be well. I'll send the same message I tried to send earlier from Morika's phone. Only this time it will be from FB's phone. When Morika sees it, she'll believe it to be an order from FB. Knowing her dependence on FB, she'll obey it without question. Makes me sick to be taking advantage of Morika's vulnerabilities like this. How am I any different from FB? Great. So we just wait until then? After closing her phone, Kurisu glances at Morika and lowers her voice. I ask even though I already know the answer. There's only one person it could be. Oh god. Kurisu bites her lip as if fighting an unpleasant memory. It happened right after she heard the gunshot. If that's true, then Nai saw her father die. She saw her father die and ran away. Oh god. There's a knock on the door. Someone's there. Who? Morika, who had been squatting by the entrance, slowly lifts her head. This is wrong. The timing's too perfect. Today Kuryu Morika dies. This world line has already approved that fate. Has it come for her already? Morika reaches for the doorknob. I try to stop her, but too late. Morika is already turning the doorknob. The door opens slowly, and there stands... an innocent greeting. A child's voice, familiar. How did she find this place? How did she get here? Why did she come here? And she ran away. Our eyes met. Right after I heard the gunshot. Oh! As odd as that looked, that was unexpected. Nai killed Morika. Nai steps up to Morika. Morika's body blocks my view. Oh god, a face. The next instant, Morika drops to her knees like a string-cut puppet. An innocent laugh. Oh god. I don't like this. Hands dyed with blood. A cleaver in her hand. Nai's lips twist into a victorious sneer. She looks straight at me, her eyes burning with intense hatred. Those aren't the eyes of a child. What's going on here? Is this really Nai? The venom in her voice chills me to the bone. Kurisu and I stare in shocked silence. Neither of us can move a muscle. My heart skips a beat. I feel like someone just walked over my grave. Oh wow. Nai tosses the knife away and leaves, laughing all the while. I hear the sound of her footsteps pattering down the stairs. Soon they fade away, leaving us in silence. What the hell just happened?
今のはなんだろう。悪魔か。何かが
I have no words.
取り付いていたのか。
Wow. My entire body is shaking. I have to struggle just to move a finger.
いや、それよりも
Mocha's dead. I think she's dead. Mocha's clothes are soaked in blood. There's a gaping wound in her abdomen when I stabbed her.
落ち着け。
Kurisu yells for me to come to my senses and then she takes out her phone.
キリさんの容体を見て、私は救急車を。あ、待って。それより先に D メールを送ってしまった方がいいのかもしれない。
Even now, Kurisu is calm. I feel an irrational surge of anger at her composure. But I know that she's right. Once I send the email, this war line will be undone. I know that, but still I run to Mocha's side. Oh, wow. I lift up her arm. When I lift her up in my arms, I see that her chest is already covered in blood.
マイカ、
She's my enemy.
しっかりしろ。おい、
She killed Mayuri.
聞こえるか。マイカ。
I can't understand her. I can't forgive her. And yet I can't help but call her name. Because in a sense, she's a victim too. Oh wow. Mocha slowly opens her eyes. Her eyes are blank and unfocused. She's fading fast. I killed... Oh god, she's remembering. She tries to speak, but a voice catches in her throat. I bring my ear closer to her lips. I killed... Someone. She does remember. Yes, you did. Countless times. Not on this world line, but on others. The will of fate. I silently squeeze Mocha's hand. Mocha doesn't squeeze back, she no longer has the strength. Oh wow. Oh wow. The words come to my lips unbidden, but as soon as I speak them, I understand why. Mocha does not kill Mayuri on this world line. Even if she could, it would not happen until tomorrow. This Mocha, the one dying in my arms, is innocent. And yet even now she says I'm sorry. How can I not answer her? Perhaps the words are meaningless. Forgiving Mocha will not cure nice hate. Neither will Mocha's death. I don't even know if I truly mean what I'm saying. But still I remember what Kurisu said. My goal is to save Mayuri, not avenge her. So here now... The anguish seems to fade from Mocha's face. Her eyes slowly close. A tear slides down Mocha's cheek. Her hand slips from my grasp. She is no longer breathing. Biting my lip, I lay Mocha to rest on the floor. I place her purple phone in her hands. Kurisu calls to me in a weak voice. No. I refuse. Mostly because I get an extra scene. Mocha and FB are gone, but Mayuri's fate remains unchanged. The universe still demands her death.
なあ、クリスティーナ、D メールを送って。ダイバージェンスが変わったら、 萌香はそこで生きていると。
あんたが言っていた
Oops.
アトラクタフィールド理論で考えるなら、ダイバージェンスが 1% 以上なら生きている確率は高くなる。
Oh.
ごめん、こんな思いやりもクソもない言い方しかできなくて。
いや、いいんだ。
I stand up. Mocha's blood clings to my hands. It won't come off even when I wipe it with a tissue. I stop trying to take out FB's phone. I nod to Kurisu. She calls Daru and tells him to activate the phone wave, name subject to change. I take one last look at Mocha's body lying there. There it is. Causality is a strange and terrifying thing. Oh, I was about to make a save, but I don't need to. Whether I send the email now or don't, it both leads to the end of Chapter 9. Causality is a strange and terrifying thing. At the beginning of all this, Mocha killed Mayuri. But now Mocha lies dead, while Mayuri still lives. All because I changed the past. Mocha, if you are going to apologise for a sin you didn't commit, then I must apologise as well. I am responsible for twisting your fate, and for twisting the fate of Tanuji Nai. I ruined that innocent girl's life, made her something other than what she was meant to be. Is it okay to just leave her like this? Of course, if I send the email now, this borderline will be undone. Nai's twisted fate will be corrected. There's no point in worrying about it. I should just think about Mayuri. I shouldn't burden myself with any more problems. Is this really okay? Of course it is. Send that email. That's all I need to do. Why won't my fingers move? I already know what I need to do. And yet...
岡部、
さっきのあの子、様子が変じゃなかったか。
あの子ってナイちゃんのこと？
Mm-hmm. I nod.
まるで別人みたいだった。
15年後に殺すってどういう意味なんだ。
It bothers me. Does she know something? What was she implying?
岡部、気にすることない。 D メールを今すぐ送って。それで何もかも解決よ。
I put FB's phone in my pocket.
見なかったことにはできない。
Nai's crime is partly my responsibility. And I need to know what she meant when she promised to kill me 15 years from now.
タイムリープする。ラボに戻ろう。
Oh. Kurisu sighs, but I pretend not to hear it. Oh. We go back in time. Okay. This is not what I expected. I expected it to be an extra scene.
というか、敵。
Ah, here we go. Kurisu glances at Mocha and then whispers into my ear.
彼女は敵じゃないの？
今は朝の7時前だな。
は？そうだけど、何よ、いきなり。
After time looping 4 hours back, I found myself in front of the station. This is right after Mocha and I met up with Kurisu after returning from Narita Airport. After this comes the Tanuji residence. Mocha is standing a few meters away, kicking the dirt in boredom. Mocha was dead just a few minutes ago and now she's perfectly fine. I feel no surprise. I suppose I've grown accustomed to this particular facet of time travel. After all, I've seen Mayuri come back to life countless times already. There is one other thing experience has taught me. Today Mocha and Tanuji will die and there's nothing we can do to stop it. I know it's cruel, but I didn't come back here to save them. I don't have the means to, and it isn't my problem. The problem is Nai. We arrive in front of Tanuji's house just like we did before I time looped, but this time I wait outside with Kurisu. Mocha enters alone, expressionless as ever. When we wait outside, I tell Kurisu what's about to happen. I also tell her to wait a little while after she hears the gunshot, then go inside and take Tanuji's phone. It feels like an eternity passes in silence, and then... gunshot. Kurisu gasps, her body goes stiff.
本当に銃声が。
Told ya. I immediately look around. Just as Kurisu told me, I see a girl come out of the window. She walks away quickly, but at the same time taking care not to make a sound. That's not how a child acts after witnessing her father's death. Nai looks over her shoulder. Oh god. She spares me with eyes full of hatred. That alone is enough to make me shiver. It's pitiful, but a tiny little girl is making me nervous. Something is very wrong here. This is Nai, or this Nai is like a completely different person. I want to know her true identity. That's why I time-leaped instead of sending that email. Nai is still running, ignoring my calls to stop. I run after her. Out of shape though I may be, I'm still more than a match for a 12-year-old girl. The distance between us quickly shortens. Naya keeps running, occasionally looking back at me and grinding her teeth in a very unchildlike manner. Normally a child being chased by a man will cry and scream things like stay away or help. But this girl says nothing, the only sound is her heavy breathing. I call out to her once more when she's nearly in arm's reach. Unexpectedly, Naya slows down and eventually stops to catch her breath. Looks like she's realised she can't get away. From the sound of her breathing, she must be at her limit. We're alone, Kurusu and Mocha must still be at the house, and the streets are empty thanks to the herb on holidays. Perfect. I was afraid someone might report me as a child molester. Now I can get what I need out of this strange girl who looks like Nai. I call out to her as I catch my breath. Nai glares at me as she catches her breath. Oh wow. She punctuates her nonchalant reply with a cruel smile. That is not the face of a child. What?
父さんが死んだ時、桐生萌香はその場にいた。でも父さんが死ぬのを止めなかった。だから許さない。お前もだ。岡部倫太郎。あの場にはいなかったけど、お前に関わらなければ父さんは死ななくて済んだ。
Wait, is she blaming me for finding the IBM 5100? How the hell was I supposed to know?
だがお前はすぐには殺さない。殺せないからね。
The tiny little girl, barely half my height, looks up at me with a smile that chills my blood.
お前を殺すのは15年後。それまでせいぜい怯え続けるんだ。
I get on my knees and grab Nai by the shoulders. I hold back terror and meet her stare for stare. And yet this girl doesn't even flinch. She isn't Tanuji Nai.
そのままの意味だよ。お前は15年後に私が殺した。
Killed? Oh. Why is she using past tense? Nai laughs once, a harsh mocking sound. Then she leans in and whispers.
わからないのか？
She leaped.
今こう言った？お前は誰なんだって。私は天王寺苗だよ。間違いなくな。ただし私は15年先の記憶まで思い出している。
No. Did she? Nai suddenly whips out a knife, catching me completely off guard. Oh god. Oh god. She did. Nai drives the knife into the elbow of my right arm, which was grabbing her shoulder. Blood sprays onto Nai's face, but she doesn't even blink. Instead, she laughs. Just like she laughed when she killed Moeka. The intense pain brings me to my knees. For a moment I panic, but somehow I manage to convince myself that I'm fine. I won't die here. I tell myself this world line won't accept that. It's just like Nai said herself. It's not that she won't kill me, she can't. If she tried, something would surely interfere.
お前を殺した時のこと教えてあげよっか。なんかレジスタンスの創始者とか言ってセルンに歯向かってたみたいだけど、私が拉致して監禁してやって考えつく限りのありとあらゆる拷問を加えてやったよ。お前は痛みに泣きわめきクソとしょんべんをまき散らしながら私に命乞いをした。 殺したお前を待っている運命だ。
Night grabs my arm and digs her tiny fingers into the wound. Fucking god. My nerves burst into flame, not just in my arm, but throughout my entire body. The pain forces the air out of my lungs in a blood-curdling scream. I can't shake off Night's hand. I can't even move a finger against the pain.
セルンはお前の作ったタイムリープマシンを回収して15年もの間一切手をつけずに保管したままだったんだ。私はそれに目をつけたの。15年後ラウンダーになった私はお前を殺してからそれを使ってここまで戻ってきた。
Wow.
一度にたった48時間しか遡れない欠陥品だから随分苦労したけど。
15 years. Oh wow. She leaped, like, literally over 5,000 times. No wonder she's a little unhinged. To travel 15 years in 48-hour increments would take... Damn, I can't calculate through the pain.
単純計算で2738
Oh.
回だ。
2,000... Oh yeah, I was doing it a day at a time. Whoops. 3,000 leaps.
他にも色々あったせいで実際の回数はきっと倍以上だけどな。自分が何回タイムリープしたかなんてとっくに忘れたよ。
Now I get it. When I came to this world line, I went back to the lab after learning of Moeka's suicide. Once I got there, I found evidence someone had used the time leap machine. So that was Nai's final time leap. Nai keeps staring into my eyes as her fingers crawl deeper into my wound. I bite my lip in a desperate attempt to bear the pain. My blood won't stop flowing. It collects into a puddle and stains the asphalt dark red.
私はこの復讐のためだけに生きてきた。誰にも邪魔はさせない。絶対に桐生萌香も殺してやる。この手でだ。自殺なんてさせるもんか。そんな生ぬるい死に方で逃がしたりはしない。
勝った。それだけのために15年もの歳月が遡ってきたのかよ。
She's insane. And it was Moeka and I who made her that way. Who turned an innocent little girl into a creature of hatred starved for vengeance. We stole 15 years of her life. 15 years. I can't understand what it's like to live with such hatred for so long.
たったそれだけだと。
Oh god. Nice slender fingers pry deeper into my wound. So deep I can feel her fingers against my bone. Oh god.
お前たちにとってはたったそれだけかもしれないが、私にとってはお前と桐生萌香を殺すことだけが全てなんだよ。
それで萌香を殺してその後はどうするつもりだ。
その後
遡っていた15年をもう一度やり直すのか。
そんなものに何の価値がある。価値なんてないんだ。
She does not cry, she does not sneer, her voice is flat and emotionless as she speaks these words. There's nothing more I can say to this girl I destroyed. At last, Nai lets go of my arm. She looks in disgust at her hands now covered in my blood.
お前は今は何もしなくていい。ただ怯え後悔し続ける。岡部倫太郎。15年後に私が迎えに行く時に。
I'm powerless to stop her from running away. Oh god, now we're unhinged. Hooray! Dry laughter leaks out of my mouth. That girl's disconnected from causality, just like I am. I asked her what she would do after killing Moeka. She didn't answer. The first time she lived those 15 years, all she had was revenge. And after time leaping thousands of times, she exacted that revenge. How will she live those 15 years the second time around? Will she kill me again? Will her revenge be complete then? Or will it continue forever, until she forgets why? The thought squeezes my heart like a vice. Does time travel bring nothing but pain? We built a time machine out of curiosity. We were fools. If not for our meddling, CERN would not have targeted us. Mayuri would not have died. Suzuha would not have had to travel to the past. Faris would not have lost her father twice. Lukaka would not have had to forsake her feelings for me. And Moeka would not have killed Mayuri. Wait, that's true. I did say her feelings. Kurusu runs up to me. She turns pale at the sight of my bleeding arm. She kneels in front of me, worry is etched on her face. Kurusu hands me FB's phone. I take it and start typing out the mail with my left hand. Mm-hmm.
落ち着け。今から D メールを送る。
そうか。世界線が変わればこの傷もなくなるのかな。
Yep. Yes, but who cares about my wound? Tanuji's death, Moka's death, and the damage to Nai's soul will all be undone. That's what matters. I finish the mail and take a breath. Stop search, PT unneeded, stand by.
なあ、どうして店長は萌香を殺さなかったんだろうな。
どういうこと？
Any rounder who finds an IBM 5100 is silenced, no exceptions. That's what Tanuji said. In that case, the one who should have been eliminated first was Moeka. She found the IBM 5100 in the first place. And yet Tanuji cut contact with her instead. And when we exposed his true identity, he shot himself, not Moeka.
俺は思うんだ。やっぱり店長は萌香を助けたかったんだよ。
Perhaps that's just wishful thinking. Perhaps I'm just looking for an ounce of comfort in all this suffering. Even if that was Tanuji's intention, it was meaningless. Moeka will die today, whether by her own hand or Nai's. It doesn't matter. However,
データ世界線ではそうなるといいな。
they are the enemy. I should hate them for killing Mayuri. But in some sense, Tanuji, Moeka, and Nai are all just victims of my foolish experiments. I pray that they can live normal lives, at least on the Beta World line. For their sake as well as Mayuri's, I must send this email.
悪いな。ない。
Once this email is sent, this world line will be undone.
お前の復讐は果たされない。
Send. There it is. We're back to the normal one. 571046. Whoa. I am not gonna read that. Wait a minute. It's not chapter 10. I want it to get to chapter 10 before I end the session. Alright, the world shatters, warps, and reforms. Eventually those sensations disappear and colour gradually returns to the world. I find myself standing in the street near the lab. The burning pain in my right arm is suddenly gone. I look down, there's no wound, no blood. Instead I'm holding a convenience store bag with 2 bottles of Dr. P. I guess it worked. I head straight for Moeka's apartment. When I get there, Moeka opens the door normally and peeks out at me. She looks fine, no sign of despair, no blood stain, by the door, no knife either. How do you do?
どうやって調べ？
少し時間を潰させてもらうぞ。
I barge into the room. The hour of Moeka's death passes with no sign of Nai. The word line has changed. You got mail! Moeka's right in front of me, but she sends me mail. I don't need an IBM 5100 anymore. Moeka. It feels like forever since we last conversed like this.
必要ないと。
My supervisor told me to stop looking.
FB からストップが。
How do you know this? How do you know about FB? Where did you get the information? So FB is still alive. I feel relief but also fear. I mustn't forget that he is my enemy. For now, however, I'm more interested in what Marika just said. FB cancelled her mission to retrieve the IBM 5100.
任務達成はすなわち処分確定。扱いとしては犬っつうより家畜だな。
I recall his last words. Perhaps he cancelled her mission so that they wouldn't be eliminated. If that's the truth, then maybe he really was trying to save Marika.
ただ怯え後悔し続ける岡部倫太郎
Don't really understand why it's like censoring their face.
15年後に私が迎えに行く時まで
I wonder what happened to Nai. I can't get that childish yet hate-filled voice out of my head. On that world line I turned an innocent girl into a murderer. I backed my lip hard enough to draw blood. I won't fear you, Nai, nor will I repent. That world line has already been undone. But how will things turn out on this new world line? No, there's no point thinking about it. If the plan worked, the IBM 5100 should already be back in my possession. And if that's the case, then there's no need to stay on this world line either. Chapter 10. Never mind. On the way back to the lab, I stopped by the Bronto workshop and peeking through the window. The 42-inch CRT is powered on and Tanuji, FB, is lounging in front of it, reading the sports pages. FB is still alive, his daughter Nai has no reason to hate anyone now. I climb the stairs to the lab. Phew! There's nobody there but Kurisu.
桐生萌香のアパートに行ったか。
は
Kurisu pauses her at-channel browsing session to look at me in confusion.
萌香さんのアパート私が行ってないけど
そうか。
どういうことよ
いや、言っていないならいいんだ。
I cut across the lounge and head straight for the development room. In the middle of that room sits the time leak machine. After a glance at the time leak machine, I scan the shelves. Oh! The IBN. A large, familiar cardboard box. I was right. Inside the box is the IBM 5100, the legendary retro PC stolen from me by a twist of fate. At last it has returned. The long battle is finally over. I did it. We can save Mayuri. I can't contain my excitement. My heart is beating like a jackhammer.
ならいないわよコミマに行くって言ってたじゃない
Oh no. Oh, right. In that case, he won't return until evening. I can't wait that long. So I fire up the time machine and leap. Wait, really? I mean, it would be quicker to just jump back in time. By how much? A couple days? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Oh. We're going back to the Friday. Maybe further. There we go. The shape and colour return to the world. I see Daru in front of his computer, sleepily playing in a roge. Kurisu's napping on the sofa. She probably just got done with her all-nighter on the time machine. Mayuri's not around. She probably went to Lukako's to beg him to cosplay. Kurisu jerks awake. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be of this, but I kinda want to end the session so I can start uploading the raw file. Yeah. But to be fair, looking at chapter 10, it doesn't look like there's not many triggers. Like, the triggers I have access to, there's 1, 2, which I wouldn't do until I want to get the true ending, so there's 1, 2, also 1, 2, 3, there's only 4 triggers, well 5 if you include the one that triggers the final ending flag. Either way, I think I am going to end the session here. I could just save over this. So that's going to be the end of the session. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.